The Boeing 747, known as the Queen of the Skies, was once the ultimate long-haul airliner, connecting continents with its massive capacity. But with its aging design and fuel-hungry four-engine setup, airlines began phasing it out over 15 years ago. And the 2020 pandemic only sped things up. Last year, Asiana retired its final passenger 747-400, leaving only Lufthansa and Air China still flying them. But today, I'm lucky enough to be on one, and you're coming along for the ride. My journey starts at Ningbo railway station as I head back to Melbourne after 2 weeks at home. My high-speed train ticket to Shanghai Hongqiao cost 172 renminbi, Australian $39. And today's train, a CRH 380B, was packed. If you've got big suitcases like me, you'll need to stash them in the luggage storage areas at the carriage ends. The ride was smooth despite the rain, and the second-class seat had decent legroom, better than economy class on a plane. After arriving at Hongqiao, it's a bit of a walk to Terminal 2, where I checked in for my Air China flight. My economy ticket to Singapore cost 540 Chinese yuan, or 120 Australian dollars, including 20 kilograms of checked baggage. The check-in counter was surprisingly quiet, and I breezed through the process. After checking in, I rushed through security to catch a glimpse of the Air China 747-400 I'd be flying today. I never thought I'd be on a passenger 747-400 in 2025. Meet the star of this flight review, Boeing 747-400 Bravo 2472, a former Chinese Air Force One. Back in the 1990s, Air China's Bravo 2445 and 2447 served as China's presidential aircraft, and 2472 took over the role after its delivery in 2000. It remained the official aircraft for high-ranking officials until it was replaced by the Air China 747-8 India in 2020, at which point 2472 rejoined the civilian fleet. Even after returning to passenger service, 2472's schedule was unpredictable, sometimes flying regularly, sometimes sitting idle, and occasionally still being requisitioned by the state. In fact, Air China frequently swaps aircraft types on domestic routes, earning it the nickname Air Change among Chinese flyers. Air China's Boeing 747-400 features 292 economy class seats in a classic 343 layout. My seat, 56L, was near the tail on the right side. As a 20-plus-year-old aircraft, there's no personal entertainment system, but the 33 to 34-inch seat pitch is noticeably more spacious than what you'd find on newer wide-body jets. A clear sign of this plane's age? Sealed ashtrays on the armrests. The seat back pockets are minimal, holding just a safety card, cleaning bag, and a small water bottle. Looking up, the reading lamp has a vintage feel, adding to the retro vibe. Despite being nearly 25 years old, B2472 has been exceptionally well maintained, thanks to its history as a former Air Force One and its relatively low usage over the years. The flight was about 70% full, and Air China has made a few modifications to this 747-400, like adding public LCD screens at the front of each economy section. Even the seatbelt and no smoking signs have a unique touch. As we rolled away from the gate, an Air China safety video featuring Buddy Pan popped up on the LCD screen, and honestly, he was adorable. Let's experience a 747 takeoff in the rain. With thick cloud cover and less than ideal weather, even the mighty 747 hit a bit of turbulence during the climb. Since this was a short flight and not mealtime, economy class passengers received a snack bag. Inside was a warm but tasteless chicken loaf, a tin of yogurt, and a small pack of mixed nuts. Surprisingly, no drinks were offered. After my snack, I unbuckled and took a walk around the cabin to document what's becoming a rare Boeing 747-400 experience. Passing by the galley, a flight attendant saw me taking photos and even offered to tidy up the kitchen first. A nice touch. Looking at the aging equipment, you could tell this aircraft had been in service for a long time. At the rear, there were 4 lavatories, and unlike modern planes, this older generation 747 featured more metal than plastic inside. Hygiene was well maintained despite its age. After landing, we taxied for ages before finally stopping next to an Air China Airbus A330-200. During deplaning, a flight attendant directed aviation enthusiasts to the front, where we could stamp our boarding passes with the aircraft's registration number. A cool souvenir from B2472. Thank you, the Queen of the Sky, for giving me a chance to experience a Boeing 747-400 in 2025. Hopefully, you'll keep soaring over China for a few more years, so I can try your business class next time. Meanwhile, your predecessor 2447 is turning 30 this year and might be retiring soon. With that, I made my way through the terminal, picked up my bags quickly, and wrapped up this journey. Thanks for tuning in to this special episode of NB Flyers Flight Review. If you enjoyed this flight review, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more aviation adventures. Until next time, let's take off soon.